I started in my role with the government of Alberta in June of 2020, right in the middle of the pandemic, so we hit the ground running. Now that we're in Alberta's longest provincial operations center activation and that COVID has really unfolded in communities, things have started to slow down, mail interruptions, deliveries get kind of slow. We also have to vet the personal protective equipment, so there's a lot of client management that we have to deal with there just because we're trying to put Albertan safety first. My name is Lexie Busby. I graduated from the Disaster and Emergency Management program at NAIT in April of 2020. I work for the Government of Alberta in the Department of Municipal Affairs under the Alberta Emergency Management Agency. Prior to COVID, I would be working in policy with the Government of Alberta, which includes doing risk assessments, supporting municipalities in developing hazard identification policies, and different items across different policies for all the departments. Within our response structure to COVID-19, we have implemented the incident command system, and I work in logistics. My responsibilities in logistics include acquiring and procuring personal protective equipment for Albertans, residents, businesses, and government departments to support them throughout the pandemic. My education prepared me as a hands-on learner by literally getting the experience to do my job before I actually got to do my job. I got hands-on experience in doing work and applying my knowledge. I got hands-on experience in the community, actually being involved and doing the things that I'm learning about. I got hands-on experience with relevant stakeholders, key people in my industry, and I made friends as well. The amount of people that I got to connect with were really the number one thing that I loved about Polytechnics, because most schools, you go in, you take your class, and you leave. I got to apply my learnings to real life. I felt like I was already doing my job even though I was in school, and I felt better prepared because I actually got to go through my role before being hired to do it. So through my education at NAIT, we did a capstone project at the end of our 2-year program, which got us to turn our theoretical experience more into practical experience. This is my first time really experiencing something in the field. I got to develop and train an emergency management exercise for a municipality in Alberta. I got to work with relevant industry stakeholders and apply the knowledge that I've learned in school to a real event and a real phase of emergency management that is integral in preparedness. Another key skill I learned from school was how to handle myself in high-pressure situations. Obviously, when you're in a response phase and dealing with a disaster such as COVID-19, things can be very high stress. However, that response phase is actually only 2% of what we do. 98% of what we do is preparedness, and my education really prepared me for that 98% of what I do, which is everything from dealing with stakeholders, supporting municipalities, supporting individual and community resilience throughout any kind of emergency.